Right now, somewhere near your home, there are plants growing that could make your skin look fresher, your joints feel smoother, and your whole body act like it just turned back the clock. No expensive creams, no weird injections, no pills from a laboratory, just plants. Real, living, green plants that you can grow yourself. And nobody is talking about this. Well, today we are. And by the time this video ends, you're going to look at your garden and your grocery store in a completely different way. Before we jump in, I need you to do something real quick. Tap that subscribe button, hit like, and stick around until the very last plant, because I promise you, it's the one that'll blow your mind the most. Welcome back to Easy Grow Garden, where we turn everyday plants into your greatest health allies. Alright, so before I reveal these 5 plants, you need to understand one thing first, and once this clicks, everything else in this video will make perfect sense. Your body has this protein. It's called collagen. You've probably heard the name before, maybe on a face cream bottle or in some advertisement, but collagen isn't just about looking pretty, not even close. Picture collagen like the scaffolding inside a building. You know when construction workers put up those metal frames to hold everything in place while they build? That's what collagen does inside you. It holds your skin tight. It pads your joints like a cushion. It lines your stomach. It even keeps your bones from being brittle. Without collagen, you'd basically fall apart. That's not an exaggeration. That's biology. Now, here's the rough part. Once you hit your mid-20s, your body starts producing less of this stuff. Every year, you make a little bit less, and decade after decade, you notice it more and more. Your face changes, your knees complain, your back gets stiff. That's collagen fading away. But what if you could slow that down? What if certain plants could actually nudge your body into making more collagen and also stop the old collagen from crumbling? That's exactly what we're exploring today. 5 plants, 5 real solutions. Let's go.
Number 1 is Gotu Kola. Our first plant has been hiding in plain sight for centuries. Across India and Southeast Asia, traditional healers have relied on this low-growing leafy herb for generations. They called it the herb of longevity. Western science ignored it for a long time, but recently, researchers started paying attention, and what they found was pretty stunning. Gotu Kola contains a group of natural chemicals called triterpenoids. Now, don't worry about that word. Here's what matters. Deep inside your skin and your joints and your tendons, you have these microscopic workers. Scientists call them fibroblasts. Their entire purpose in life is to pump out fresh collagen. When they're humming along nicely, your skin stays bouncy, your joints stay padded, and your body heals quickly. But fibroblasts get lazy over time. Stress wears them out, sun damage exhausts them, age slows them down. They basically sit in the corner and stop doing their job. What Gotu Kola's triterpenoids appear to do is remarkable. They essentially tap those lazy workers on the shoulder and say, "Get moving again." Studies have shown that these natural compounds can stimulate fibroblasts to ramp up collagen output. And this doesn't just happen on the surface of your skin. Fibroblasts exist throughout your entire body, in your joints, in the walls of your veins, in your tendons. So the potential benefits reach far beyond just looking younger. For gardeners, here's the exciting part. Gotu Kola thrives in damp, warm conditions. A humid kitchen windowsill works beautifully. You can harvest the leaves and steep them into a mild, earthy tea. Some people toss them into salads or blend them into drinks. It's gentle, versatile, and shockingly easy to cultivate indoors. This herb spent thousands of years being one of Asia's greatest wellness secrets. Now it can be yours too.
Number 2, aloe vera. Okay, let me guess. You have one of these sitting around somewhere, right? Maybe it's on your porch. Maybe it's next to your bathroom mirror. You probably bought it because someone told you it's great for burns. And sure, it is. But reducing it to the burn plant is like calling the ocean a puddle. Aloe vera is capable of so much more, and clinical research is proving it. Here's what happened in actual human studies.
Real people consumed aloe vera gel over a period of time. Afterward, researchers measured their skin. Wrinkle depth had decreased. Elasticity had improved. Their skin was literally performing like younger skin. So what's going on beneath the surface? Your body produces certain enzymes that act like demolition crews for collagen. One of the main ones is called MMP1. Picture a team of workers with sledgehammers smashing apart the support beams inside a building. That's MMP1. Its sole purpose is to chop up collagen fibers, and as you get older, these demolition crews get more aggressive, while the construction crews, the fibroblasts, get slower. Aloe vera's inner gel contains special sugars called polysaccharides, along with a cocktail of vitamins and protective compounds. Together, they appear to calm down those demolition crews. They help slow the destruction of your existing collagen while creating a friendlier environment for new collagen to form. And cultivation? Almost laughably simple. Aloe vera practically begs you to neglect it. Sandy soil, bright light, barely any water. It's the perfect plant for people who forget to water things. Scoop the clear gel from a fresh leaf, drop it into a morning smoothie, and you're giving your body one of nature's most researched anti-aging ingredients. Next on the list is turmeric. You've seen this bright yellow root in grocery stores. You've probably sprinkled the powder into a recipe or two, but I bet nobody ever told you exactly why turmeric is such a fierce defender of your collagen. So let me paint you a picture. Every single day, ultraviolet light from the sun penetrates your skin, even when it's cloudy, even when you're sitting near a window. And when those UV rays get into your skin, they trigger a chain reaction. They activate those same collagen-destroying enzymes, MMP1 and its partner, MMP3. And those enzymes begin tearing apart your collagen network from the inside, day after day, year after year. This is the primary reason people develop deep wrinkles, saggy cheeks, and that tough, leathery texture from too much sun exposure. Dermatologists call this process photoaging. Now, turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, and curcumin has been studied directly for its ability to interrupt that UV-triggered chain reaction. Essentially, when UV light flips the switch that activates collagen destruction, curcumin reaches over and flips it back off. It disrupts the signaling pathway that tells those enzymes to start demolishing your collagen. That's not some folk remedy hope. That's from research conducted on human skin cells in controlled laboratory settings. But there's a catch, and this is important. Curcumin by itself is hard for your digestive system to absorb. Your body struggles to take it in. The fix is dead simple, though. Eat turmeric alongside black pepper. Black pepper has a natural compound called piperine that dramatically boosts absorption. Adding a healthy fat, olive oil, coconut oil, or butter also helps because curcumin dissolves in fat. Growing turmeric at home is rewarding and straightforward if you live somewhere warm. Plant a rhizome in rich soil, keep it moist, give it partial shade, and within several months, you'll have your own supply of fresh golden roots. Every meal you season with turmeric becomes a small act of collagen defense. Number 4. Green tea. This next one is probably the easiest change you could ever make for your collagen health, and it starts with a kettle and some hot water. Green tea has been consumed across Asia for thousands of years. People drink it for energy, for calm, for focus. But buried inside every single cup is a compound that your collagen absolutely loves. It's called EGCG, a polyphenol that scientists have studied extensively. What makes EGCG so fascinating is that it fights collagen loss on two completely separate battlefields at once. Battlefield number 1, those collagen-chomping enzymes we keep talking about. EGCG suppresses MMP1 activity in skin cells. It essentially tells those demolition crews to put their sledgehammers down and take a break. Battlefield number 2, free radicals. Okay,
So imagine your collagen strands are like ropes holding up a bridge. Now imagine millions of tiny sparks flying around, generated by sunshine, air pollution, emotional stress, even just breathing. And each spark that lands on a rope burns a tiny hole. One spark doesn't matter much, but millions of sparks over years and years, the ropes start fraying, the bridge starts sagging. EGCG is like a fire blanket draped over those ropes. It catches the sparks and snuffs them out before they can do damage. Scientists call these sparks free radicals, and EGCG is one of nature's most effective tools for neutralizing them. So, in every cup of green tea, you've got a compound that simultaneously blocks the enzymes destroying collagen and extinguishes the free radicals attacking it from the outside. That's a two-layer defense system sitting right there in your morning mug. You can actually cultivate tea plants at home. Camellia sinensis grows nicely as a garden shrub in moderate climates and looks gorgeous year-round. But honestly, even a box of quality green tea from the supermarket does the job. The secret isn't in growing some exotic variety. The secret is consistency. Drinking green tea regularly, daily if possible, creates a steady stream of EGCG flowing through your system, protecting your collagen around the clock. Make it a ritual. Morning tea becomes morning armor.
Lastly, Rosehip. People have been growing roses for centuries. They obsess over the bloom. They photograph the petals. They breathe in the perfume. And then, when the flower wilts and falls off, they clip away everything that's left and toss it in the compost bin. They throw away the best part. After a rose flower drops, a small, round, reddish fruit develops on the stem. That little fruit is called a rosehip, and inside that humble little ball is one of nature's most concentrated sources of vitamin C, far surpassing what you'd get from an orange or a lemon. We're talking multiple times more vitamin C per serving. Now, why should you care about vitamin C when we're talking about collagen? Because vitamin C isn't just helpful for collagen production, it's mandatory, non-negotiable. Your body literally cannot manufacture proper collagen without it. Here's a way to think about it. Imagine a factory that makes really strong rope. The factory has all the raw materials, the fibers, the machines, the workers, but there's one specific tool that the workers absolutely must have to twist those fibers into tight, sturdy rope. Without that tool, the rope comes out loose, floppy, and it snaps under the slightest pressure. Vitamin C is that tool. There's an enzyme in your body called prolyl hydroxylase, and its job is to stabilize collagen strands into strong, tight triple helix structures. But this enzyme is completely useless without vitamin C present. Feed it enough vitamin C, and it cranks out beautifully stable collagen. Starve it, and the collagen your body makes is flimsy and fragile. Hundreds of years ago, sailors who spent months at sea eating nothing but dried meat and hardtack, zero fresh fruits or vegetables, developed a horrifying disease called scurvy. Their gums would bleed, their teeth would loosen and fall out, old wounds would reopen, skin would bruise at the lightest touch. Scurvy is what happens when collagen completely fails. And the cure? Just eating fresh produce rich in vitamin C. That's how critical this vitamin is to collagen integrity. Most of us won't develop full-blown scurvy today, but plenty of people, particularly older adults whose diets lack fresh fruits and vegetables, hover in a zone where they get just enough vitamin C to survive, but nowhere near enough for their bodies to produce collagen at full throttle. Rosehips flood that gap beautifully. But there's more. Rosehips also contain unique compounds called galactolipids that researchers have specifically linked to joint comfort and reduced inflammation. Since joint cartilage is essentially a collagen structure, anything that supports joint health is supporting collagen health. And gathering rosehips couldn't be more straightforward. Wild rose bushes grow along roadsides, fence lines, and meadow edges across much of the world. In autumn, those little red fruits practically beg to be picked. Dry them for tea, simmer them into a tangy syrup, grind them into powder for smoothies, or simply grow a Rosa canina bush in your own backyard and harvest every fall. So here's where we land.
5 plants, 5 different strategies, each one working through its own unique pathway to support the same goal, keeping your collagen strong, healthy, and resilient as you age. Gotu Kola reactivates the cellular machinery that produces collagen. Aloe Vera calms the enzymes that tear it apart. Turmeric intercepts the damage that sunlight inflicts on your collagen network. Green tea throws up a double shield, blocking breakdown and neutralizing oxidative attackers simultaneously. And Rosehip delivers the one essential nutrient without which collagen production grinds to a halt. You don't need to do all 5 at once. Start with 1. Maybe brew a cup of green tea tomorrow morning and actually think about what's happening inside your body while you sip it. Maybe grab a turmeric root next time you're at the store and grate some into your dinner along with a crack of black pepper. Maybe pot an aloe vera plant this weekend and start scooping gel into your breakfast smoothie. Tiny steps, ordinary plants, extraordinary results when you stay consistent. Your body hasn't forgotten how to build collagen. It's been doing it since you were growing inside your mother. These plants simply give it the raw materials, the encouragement, and the protection to keep that process running strong, decade after decade. Now, I genuinely want to hear from you. Which of these 5 plants caught your attention the most? Are you already growing any of them? Tell me everything in the comments below. I love reading what you all share, and I respond as much as I possibly can. If this video taught you something new today, something that shifted how you see the plants around you, smash that like button. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to this channel. Subscribe so you're here for the next one, and share this with someone you care about who deserves to know what their garden can really do for them. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Go take care of that beautiful body of yours. And remember, the best medicine might already be growing right outside your door.